I played here during the Genesis Invitational Pro-Am in 2024,
Golf-A-Lot family, welcome back to the channel. If you have been paying attention to the golf world lately, you know that some of the absolute most electric, viral and jaw-dropping moments aren't just happening on the PGA Tour. The landscape of golf media has completely shifted, and women's golf is driving some of the biggest internet-breaking stories the sport has ever seen. We are talking about historic dominance that rivals peak Tiger Woods, unprecedented sponsor exemptions that shook the sports world, generational debuts, and viral trick shots that completely took over TikTok and Instagram. For a long time, mainstream sports media treated women's golf as a quiet secondary narrative. But today, the internet has leveled the playing field. When a female golfer pulls off something completely historic, controversial, or visually stunning, it amasses millions of views overnight, sparks fierce debates across sports talk radio, and completely shatters the old traditional country club stereotypes. Today, we are counting down the top 5 most shocking, historic, and internet-breaking moments in women's golf history. We are breaking down the historic milestones that defied the odds, the viral sensations that changed the business of golf, and the high-stakes pressure cookers that kept millions of fans glued to their screens. If you want to see the moments that completely rewrote the golf history books and set the internet entirely on fire, you are in the right place. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and smash that notification bell right now, because we are dropping the highest stakes golf content on YouTube every single week. Let's get into the countdown. 5. The Solheim Cup controversy. The 17-second, non-conceded putt. Kicking off our list at number 5 is a moment of pure, unadulterated competitive drama that completely broke golf Twitter and sparked an international sporting debate. Match play golf is already a psychological pressure cooker, but when you add the intense national pride of the Solheim Cup, pitting Team USA against Team Europe, the tension reaches an absolute boiling point. And in 2015 at St. Leon Roth in Germany, that tension resulted in one of the most controversial rules decisions in golf history. American star Allison Lee was locked in a fierce 4-ball match on the 17th green. She hit a birdie putt that rolled just past the cup, stopping a mere 18 inches away. Assuming the short comeback putt was a routine concession, as is standard courtesy in close match play, Lee walked over and casually scooped up her ball. But European legend Suzann Pettersen stepped forward and shocked everyone. She stated that Team Europe had not officially conceded the putt. Because Lee picked up her ball while it was still a live, non-conceded shot, the referee had no choice but to hit Team USA with a dynamic penalty, giving Europe the victory on the hole. 4.
It's fantastic to be here. This is my first time to Mallorca, attending the Lefebvre Nadal Invitational.
The teen prodigy's historic breakthrough. Lydia Ko at 15. Next up at number 4 is a moment that completely redefined what sports fans thought was physically possible for a teenager. In August of 2012, a 15-year-old amateur golfer from New Zealand named Lydia Ko showed up to the CN Canadian Women's Open. No one expected a high school kid to compete against the absolute elite, seasoned professionals of the LPGA Tour. But Lydia Ko didn't just compete, she absolutely dismantled the field. With a swing so smooth and repeatable it looked completely mechanical, she stood toe-to-toe with major champions on Sunday. While the internet began buzzing on the front 9, it completely broke when she sunk her final putt on the 18th green to win the tournament by 3 clear strokes. With that single stroke, she became the youngest winner in LPGA Tour history at 15 years, 4 months, and 2 days old. Even wilder, because she was an amateur, she couldn't accept the massive $300,000 first-place check, which had to be handed to the runner-up. The golf world had never seen anything like it. Overnight, Lydia Ko became an international sensation, proving that raw, elite talent and total mental calmness could beat decades of professional tour experience. She lit a massive spark for a whole new generation of young teenage phenoms, proving that the future of the sport belonged to the youth. 3. The unprecedented crossover. Michelle Wie shakes the PGA Tour. Taking our number 3 spot is a viral crossover event that represents one of the biggest media-frenzied weeks in sports history. Long before social media existed as we know it today, a 14-year-old phenom named Michelle Wie completely broke the sports internet. Standing 6 feet tall with an incredibly powerful, beautiful swing, Wie possessed a level of hype that the golf world had never seen for a female athlete. And in January of 2004, that hype reached an absolute stratosphere when she accepted a sponsor exemption to play against the men on the PGA Tour at the Sony Open in Hawaii. Traditionalists scoffed, sports pundits debated if she even belonged on the property, and the pressure on her young shoulders was entirely suffocating. But when she stepped onto the first tee, she silenced every single critic. She bombed drives past seasoned PGA Tour veterans, painted iron shots directly at the flagsticks, and shot a historic second round 68. The media coverage was absolutely massive. Newspapers, sports websites, and global television networks treated her like a rock star, bringing an entirely new demographic of fans to the game of golf. It remains one of the ultimate boundary-pushing moments in golf history. 2. The professional debut masterclass, Rose Zhang's Instant Glory. Our runner-up spot belongs to a modern masterpiece of pure athletic excellence that completely took over sports social media in the summer of 2023. Rose Zhang entered the professional ranks with the most decorated amateur resume since Tiger Woods. She won back-to-back NCAA individual titles at Stanford and held the record for most weeks as the #1 amateur in the world. The expectations were sky high, but making the leap to the professional ranks usually takes time. Rose Zhang didn't need time. In June of 2023, she made her official professional debut at the Mizuho Americas Open at Liberty National. Instead of showing rookie nerves, Zhang played with the clinical, ice-cold precision of a 20-year veteran. She navigated the tough layout, kept her composure through a grueling final round, and forced a high-stakes sudden death playoff against a major champion. When she secured the winning par putt in the playoff, the internet completely exploded. She became the first player in 72 years to win an LPGA Tour event in their absolute professional debut. Athletes from LeBron James to Tiger Woods instantly took to social media to congratulate her. It was a massive, internet-breaking moment that announced the arrival of a new era of dominance in women's sports, proving that Rose Zhang wasn't just a rising star, she was ready to rule the game immediately. 1. The historical 5-in-a-row absolute domination, Nelly Korda. And finally, taking the undisputed #1 spot on our list is a modern stretch of absolute historic athletic dominance that completely broke the modern sports internet and elevated women's golf into mainstream pop culture. We are talking about the unstoppable force that is Nelly Korda. Nelly was already a major champion and Olympic gold medalist, but what she accomplished in early 2024 left the entire global sports community completely speechless. Starting in January, Nelly went on a run of pure, unadulterated dominance. She won one tournament, then another, then another. By the time she arrived at the Chevron Championship, the first major of the year, the internet was tracking her every single move. The pressure was historic as she was chasing the all-time record of 5 consecutive tournament wins, a feat only achieved by legends Nancy Lopez and Annika Sorenstam. Nelly didn't just meet the moment, she completely owned it. With her signature, picture-perfect swing and an ironclad mental game, she fired brilliant shots under immense major championship pressure, cruised to victory, and celebrated by diving straight into the lakeside water. The Golf a Lot verdict. The women's game has proven time and time again that it possesses the power, the drama, and the historic excellence to capture the attention of the entire world. From controversial Solheim Cup match play rules calls to Nelly Korda's legendary 5-in-a-row run of pure athletic dominance, these moments didn't just break the internet. They made the entire sport of golf vastly better, more exciting, and completely unpredictable. I want to hear from you down in the comments section below. Which of these 5 internet-breaking moments do you think was the absolute wildest? Are you still amazed by Rose Zhang winning in her professional debut? Or do you think Michelle Wie playing on the PGA Tour at 14 years old is the craziest thing you've ever seen? Drop a golf ball in the comments if you've been following Nelly Korda's incredible journey. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this historical countdown. Make sure you are fully subscribed with that notification bell turned on so you never miss a single piece of elite golf reality.